courage is untrainable.
I think the biggest fight is within yourself.
We dedicate our lives to fighting.
And every move you make, there's hours of sweat and blood.
Anything can happen. You control your own destiny.
Bellator in Latin means warrior, the one who would lead you into battle. That's the Bellator.
Philosophy of a warrior, train for a war, constantly adapting. You have to become better than the next guy.
Does not take shortcuts.
Someone who accepts pain.
Falling and being able to get back up.
They're not afraid of what's going to happen. They're just someone that goes out there and puts himself on the line.
Honor, sacrifice, and the ability to go further than your opponent. That's what a warrior does.
I prepared to go out there. I'm ready to die.
You got to be mentally tough. You got to be ready mentally, because you're going to war every day.
When I come in the cage, you better be prepared to come in and kill me, because I'm not going to stop till the job's done.
I may not come out. That's a risk I'm willing to take.
I'm nasty as hell. I look to hurt someone, take something from them. We'll rip in there and rip your heart out.
What makes Bellator unique is that every single fight matters.
There's no wait. I beat this guy, I'm right on the next guy.
It's a tournament format. 8 fighters start in a given weight class, 1 ends up at the end.
Controlling your own destiny is something you really don't get in life.
We dictate that, as opposed to other people doing it for us.
Now, I like belts, and I like crowds, and I like winning, so this is right up my alley.
If they win, they move on. If they lose, they go home. It's that simple. You win, you get a shot at the title.
It won't be easy, man. It won't be easy.
In this Bellator tournament, champion will emerge. And you're talking to him right now. We just got to go through 3 bodies to get it.
Eight fighters, 3 rounds, 1 champion. This is Bellator Fighting Championships. With pro MMA fighter Jimmy Smith, I'm Sean Wheelock. We are very pleased to bring you the second of our 4 preview shows, taking a look at the upcoming Bellator season in all 4 weight classes, as well as our 4 reigning Bellator world champions.
And those champions got there by emerging as the best in their respective weight classes in Bellator's inaugural championship tournament. Bellator is unique in mixed martial arts in that it's a tournament format. 8 fighters go 3 rounds. Quarterfinal, semifinal, and a final. The winner of that tournament then goes on to face the Bellator world champion later on this fall.
Now, the second season of Bellator begins on Fox Sports Net April 8th with a tremendous card that features newly signed MMA superstar Roger Huerta. Jimmy, as you know, I had the chance to spend a great deal of time with Roger Huerta when I hosted his signing to Bellator on March 15th in Chicago. Jimmy, I knew Roger Huerta was an amazing fighter, but spending time with him, I now know he's a really amazing person.
Well, he has an incredible backstory. Abandoned as a young child by his parents, he was raised for a short time by his grandparents in the midst of the El Salvadorian Civil War, found himself homeless by the age of 12. Since then, he's found a new life in the United States. Roger Huerta is the only mixed martial arts fighter to appear on the cover of Sports Illustrated, known for his dramatic fights with Clay Guida and Alberto Crane. It's his charisma and aggressive fighting style that makes him a fan favorite. The lightweight division just got a lot more interesting.
Oh, it's a fantastic division, Jimmy, and tonight we will be looking at that lightweight division, the 155-pounders, currently ruled by Bellator's world champion Eddie Alvarez, who is a really special fighter in his own right.
The interesting thing about Alvarez is that even though he's a top 3 lightweight, he's still evolving as an MMA fighter.
Now, later in the program, we're going to talk a lot more about Roger Huerta, but Jimmy, of the other 7 fighters at 155 pounds, who are you keeping an eye on?
Well, there's a lot of great talent out there. One fighter who's really interesting is Toby Amada, the only returning lightweight from last season, earned Submission of the Year honors last year for his amazing inverted triangle against Jorge Masvidal in the semifinal. Imada got rocked by Eddie Alvarez in the championship bout and is looking for some revenge for sure. Another fighter to watch out for, Canadian standout Mike Ricci. Trains up at the 5-star gym in Montreal with MMA superstar Georges St. Pierre. A lot of people have pointed to Ricci as the next GSP. He's undefeated, and even though that doesn't mean very much in MMA sometimes, anyone training with GSP is going to be very, very dangerous. Another solid fighter that you and I have seen, but maybe under most MMA fans' radar, Fareed Kader. World-class judo player from France, very interesting story. He'll start the season at 34 years old, but he's only now starting to get known in the MMA world. There aren't many who are in better condition than this guy. It's going to be interesting to see how he holds up over the course of the tournament.
8 fighters in total are competing this season for the opportunity to face Bellator World Lightweight Champion Eddie Alvarez. When we return, we'll hear from Alvarez and look back at his road to the title last season.
The main thing that a fighter has to be willing to give up is ego.
You're watching Bellator Fighting Championships.